Morning. Here I am, doing this again twice in a day because I am procrastinating. Ugh. Working. Ugh. It's hard to work on stuff. All the scripted stuff. I have real trouble because I'm such a perfectionist, like figuring out when I should finish things. Oof. And how much, because, yeah, I'm just not very skilled right now, so I need to, put things out and get experience. And, simultaneously I want to make things better, but I also, it's hard to know how much work I should put in, and how much effort, and how much when I'm just going to be getting a bunch of diminishing returns. Also, just still not very good. It'll be a lot easier when I'm get better at my formats. Because basically what I'm doing is I'm making certain types of videos. Like I've made these vlogs, which have a format of how I do them, which get easier every time. And same thing with different types of scripted videos, where I'm and then also once I've made a video of a certain type, it's a bit easier to know what to strive for. I just need to do better than last time should be enough. And I mean, I did make one scripted video that's terrible, so I just need to do better than that. But it's This is frustrating. Ugh. Yeah. I don't feel great physically. The medicine thing still worries me. Having gender paranoia stuff, of course, but that is, I have that every day. One thing I really don't know, because I feel like people don't talk about it publicly enough. Or not enough, but they don't talk about it publicly. I really don't know if how sure people are of their gender stuff. I'm so unsure and so uneasy, and I don't know if that's common or not. I don't know. I really don't like worrying about it. I don't know what I am. I'm also just so anxious to get some projects done because with my track record, I don't really trust myself to get anything done. I've been a lot better progress-wise recently. I think it's partially due to the medicine and being productive, but I have such a bad track record of trying to do things and getting part way and not getting. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna also try to come up with more deadlines, because I think that'll help. Push me to get things done in certain amounts of time, where it's you have this amount of time to edit something, you have this amount of time to work on something, and it'll get me to work on it more, and then just be okay, at this point, you're done. At this point you have to move on to recording, and you have to start editing and shit, because, it's frustrating to me. It'll give me a good metric, because, I feel like I have a tendency to, and I procrastinate too much, and I've always been bad with work, but I'm trying to change that, or get better, bit by bit. Yeah. Though I weirdly I don't know. I have a weird duality to it, where I feel like, how would I put this? I feel like I have a high likelihood to, like, it becomes very hard for me to do work, but I feel like at some point it'll become too easy. Not too easy, but like, I have a tendency to just like compulsively be driven to like do more, and I'm obsessive, so at the same time I'm an impatient. So like, yeah, like it's actually been hard to not do more of these every day, because these feel like being productive, but I'm like, if I do that, I'll just spend all my time doing this and never complete any of my scripted stuff, you know. And ultimately this is not the main content I want to be doing. So yeah, it's worrisome for me. Yeah, I can't do so. Yeah, I'm not putting a hard limit on these videos. I just got to make sure not to do too many of them or spend too much of my time on them. But yeah. It's funny how you can get so stressed out, or I can get so stressed out, even when I'm alone. Like, and even when there's like no outside pressure on me. Like, I put all my pressure on myself, and somehow I can still. It's so weird. I'm tired. Yeah. Yeah. It's also hard when you're writing scripts about pieces of art that are just so much better than what you're making. You're like, I want to recommend you this thing. My script about it's terrible, but trust me, the thing itself is fucking amazing. It's like, well, yeah, or at least good, you know. It's like legitimately damn good, and I'm like, ugh. Which I'm just gonna have to accept. Maybe someday it will be able to, but I'm not gonna be able to do shit justice at first, you know. It's like inherently, you know. Which is frustrating. But yeah. I also want to remind myself, like, I feel like it's very easy for me to be harsher on myself than I would be on other people, especially other people, because I'm like, I'm just starting out. If someone else was just starting out, and like, also the content I watch, it's like, that's one of the things that got me to start doing this. Too, is I watch a lot of YouTube, and it's like, I don't just watch fucking, I don't just watch great shit on YouTube, you know. Yeah. Like, I'll watch and when I do find a creator I'll watch a million vlogs of them playing a video game for like 20 hours. So it's not like, yeah. And also remind myself that I'm like, yeah. I'm not necessarily making stuff I wouldn't watch myself, and it's like also, yeah, I am the type of person that I will watch stuff. I'm like, okay, this person maybe has potential, but isn't there yet. I don't know if I have potential, but yeah. I have ideas that I think are cool. Whether I have potential is going to be whether I can actually do them or not. but yeah, we'll see. Hmm. Yeah.